Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Before we get into the next video, if you like the information and content, if this is your first time here, hit that subscribe button, click that little bell icon, that way you get notified when I post new videos like this one, or you can click on that picture of me and my beautiful wife down in the corner, that'll get you subscribed too. With that being said, let's get down to it. A week ago today, I did a video where where I had mentioned that I had been deactivated for refusing non-essential rides. And I got a lot of mixed reaction. I got a lot of positive reaction. I got some in-between reaction, and I got, whatever. A couple of negative thoughts and one threat. So it's been handled. I responded to Uber. Everybody knows who it is now because I guess they kind of figured it out in the last video. I got my email response from Uber on Monday, and I was reactivated. And in the email, I actually got an apology where I was told I am allowed to decline non-essential rides during the COVID-19 outbreak and during the stay-at-home, safer at home, safe at home, whatever orders that are out there. I also contacted Lyft and asked them the same question, and they said the same thing. Yes, you are allowed to deny non-essential rides. You are allowed to ask the passengers where they're going. So it wasn't meant to be big-headed or gallant or whatever you want to call it. I was simply trying to see how many people were actually following the mandated stay-at-home orders, and I was quite surprised how many weren't, and the age range, which I had mentioned in the other video. So as a rideshare driver and a former medic, I don't want to be a part of the problem. I want to be a part of the solution. And to be a part of the solution is to refuse non-essential travel. Being a part of the problem are the drivers that are out there that are doing the non-essential travel, taking someone from their home to their friend's house and what have you, when they're on a lockdown order. So my cat's bugging me, sorry. I don't want to sound like I'm high on a horse or what have you. I just simply want drivers and passengers to know, I had mentioned it in my video where I said Uber drivers risk, fines and jail time for not following the stay-at-home orders, and I got, a lot of mixed comments on that also. But it's kind of funny because now we are allowed to, again, decline non-essential travel, and they just extended in LA County the stay-at-home orders until May 15th. It was supposed to go till April 19th, then it got extended till April 30th. Now it's extended to May 15th, and I have a pretty good feeling they're probably going to extend it at least one more time, if not two. That's just my guess from talking with people in the healthcare field. But again, that video wasn't intended to say, hey, I'm allowed to do this, or I can do whatever I want. I'm a rideshare driver. I'm an independent contractor. It was made to show passengers and drivers just what risks you're taking of getting ill, and by not following the stay-at-home orders. So, and now we just got another 15 days. So you can take that any way you want. I just wanted to kind of clarify that. And I haven't done rideshare for, about 3 weeks now, and I'm not going to do rideshare except for my regular medical transport patients who I have made, promises, so to speak, or I want to keep my word to making sure they can get to their appointments. But if I were to go out and do rideshare, and at this point in my market it's dropped about 91%, I'm going to ask everybody where they're going. And if it's a non-essential ride, I'm going to decline it because I don't want them in my car. If they're going to go to a friend's house, or they're going to go out to the liquor store, they're going to, do whatever, let me rephrase that. The liquor store would be essential. Um, you got to get drunk, right? Um, no, that's not cool. You know what? I'm gonna leave that in there. Um, I'm just not gonna do non-essential rides, and I am going to deal with the passengers that I do take to medical treatment on a regular basis, and that's where I'm going to keep it. So that's the only way I can think about is being a part of the solution is to do the essential rides for people that really need them and say no to the non-essential rides. And again, it says on the Uber platform and the Lyft platform for passengers, minimize your ride sharing to essential rides only. And I'm paraphrasing. So you've got the right to decline a non-essential ride. If you want to take it for that $3 or $4 or $5, that's up to you. But if you want to risk getting COVID-19, bringing it home to your family, you don't know how your body's going to react to it. You don't know whether you'll be asymptomatic or end up in a grave. That's your choice. My choice is to be around to watch my grandson Benjamin grow up and maybe see another grandson or two. Who knows? Or grandchild. And I actually started doing DoorDash thanks to Rideshare Lisa, my moderator, my very good friend. And if you haven't checked out her channel, check out Rideshare Lisa's channel. She's got the delivery stuff down to an art and a science. But again, I'm just trying to cover what happened in the last video and trying to explain why I did what I did and to get it, make it as clear as possible so people understand that, yeah, it was a social experiment. I knew what I was doing. And after all is said and done, again, I was reactivated. I got an apology. And now I am allowed to, as actually all drivers are allowed to refuse and decline non-essential rides. And it should have been that way a long time ago. But as of this past Monday, at least in my market and according to the people I spoke with at both Lyft and Uber, I'm still an independent contractor and I still have that right to do that. So with that being said, I hope it was somewhat informational. But again, they extended the safer at home, stay at home order till May 15th, and I believe it's probably going to go till the 1st of June. We're starting to, from what I've read and seen, level that curve a little bit, but it's going to take a lot more. We really need to think about what we're doing, and as rideshare drivers, don't take the non-essential rides. And if you're really having a difficult time with it, sign up for Grubhub or DoorDash or Instacart or Uber Eats or what have you. It's a lot safer. I personally am making about 90% of what I was making on rideshare. And with the gas I'm saving and the mileage and the wear and tear on my vehicle, it's pretty much a wash. It's pretty even. So think about that. Again, be a means to an end of the problem. Don't be a part of the problem. With that being said, be professional, be safe, keep it real, and if you want to, drive on. If not, try delivery. It's not that bad.